Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Go4WoT Asia Cup number 15, and this will be the third and fourth place match between No Real Danger and Saigon Tanker Club. Sorry, I just had to remember their name here for a second. The map will be steps between these two teams. We saw No Real Danger go down against Immortals in the tiebreaker on Himmelsdorf. Excuse me, just updating the scores between both teams. Of course, they will start in 0-0. No Real Danger opted to start on the defense, so which means they'll be defending first, and then we'll switch the roles, and they're on the attacker. So that means that Saigon Tanker Club will be on the offense first. Both teams' lineups should be done. Waiting for final confirmation. Alright, both teams will be getting underway any second now. A fairly interesting lineup on the defense from No Real Danger. Very curious to see how this is going to work out. They're going very heavy. As we can see now, they're going really heavy. So, lineups. For No Real Danger, we'll have triple T32, a 69, 2 T54 lightweights, and an MT25. For Saigon Tanker Club will be having one IS-3, a double RU-251, a triple T-54 lightweight, and a 12T. Both these lineups are fairly interesting. An IS-3 and a double RU for Saigon Tanker Club is something I personally don't see a lot, but those RUs work very well around hilly terrain, which there's lots of on steps, and on A2 they work very well. I also want to see how No Real Danger is going to remove this capture threat that could come out from Saigon Tanker Club, because with triple T32 you can't spot a lot. So we're gonna watch ChinaNet and see what bush he decides to take, because he's probably gonna go take a bush to spot the gap, and see what bush he decides to go for. Was not going for any bush in the beginning, or he's gonna... Oh, he's taking the bush over here, which spots if somebody goes towards the rock, but there's nobody going there. He might spot the 12T though from Saigon Tanker Club, which goes in safety. ChinaNet will have to back out from this bush at one point though, because it's not the safest bush. So once Saigon Tanker Club comes pretty close, we'll be seeing them retreat. Just a fairly interesting position as well from Will, so go check this out. It's something I don't see a lot in this position. He will be spotted if he fires, so curious to see how this is going to work out. So we have ChinaNet in a bush over here, and we have Wilso in a bush over here. If they move over the rails and move alongside here, Wilso will be spotted. So interesting to see what he's going to do with this. Curious to see if he's going to fire or he's going to sit stationary. He's trying to light so his T-32s can fire. You can see ChinaNet is backing out, taking a more safe bush next to the rock over here. This is a more commonly used bush because the enemy needs to come pretty close to spot it. You can see the blind shots coming out from Saigon Tanker Club into the bushes over here. So just some blind fire going on right now. Saigon Tanker Club trying to feel out where No Real Danger is positioned, and No Real Danger ChinaNet taking a safe way. He's using the very, how would I call this gun? Autoloader gun, which goes which can do a lot of damage from close range. But let's go check Wilso. I mean, Wilso is spotted, so Wilso is in trouble right now. I'm not sure what he's going to do. Takes one hit from the Kuronex. While trying to back off over the rails. Not taking any damage for this. Pretty lucky. Ooh, that for rats did take out Dukin. Just let's call him Jukin. ChinaNet gets tracked. Luckily, again, Wilson and ChinaNet very lucky to get out of this position without taking any damage. And let's go check for Dead for Rats, where the 12T died. We can see Dead for Rats did 1v1 the 12T. Did take a good chunk of damage, around 400 damage taken on his T-54, but he does remove the Tier 6 capture threat that could come out from Saigon Tanker Club. So No Real Danger in a slightly advantageous position, I would say. to take this round because they have a lot of hit points to work with. You can see this T-32's IS-3 shooting with Heichi doing 150 damage towards Extravagance, killing his driver as well. He's probably not going. His observation device is damaged as well, and his driver is dead. You can see Zikuron taking a lot of damage as well, down to 600 HP. So interesting to see what Saigon Club's going to come out over here, and we can see the rotation going on from No Real Danger. This could be huge for them right now. Like we can see Dead for Rats over here. If he goes alone though, if Dead for Rats will decide to go alone, he could be singled down by 2 turrets. The timing is very bad for Dead for Rats, very unluckily. If he, or he might just be able to juke him though. Is he going to get away? Oh my, he's going to get away from both of them. He's going to spot Street Ghost here, and he's going to know what's up. And he does turn around, takes a big hit for 261. Dead for Rats, he's back out, mate. Oh, takes another big hit from Bad Dem for 239. Another big hit from Street Ghost, down to a one-shot. Dead for Rats is being chased right now. Should go down any second to Street Ghost over here. And does go down to Street Ghost. So Dead for Rats, unlikely enough, going down, but we'll be getting another engagement right here. Wilson's moving in, supported by the T-69. Goes for Street for Ghost, which is down to a 2-shot. Rammed him for a nice 100 damage as well. We can see ChinaNet is also trying to get to Street. Goes down to a 1-shot. Wilson taking a huge amount of damage, down to a 2-shot as well. WoT of Tanks Vietnam is moving in, while Bad Demi is trying to run away. WoT of Tanks Vietnam does take down Wilson. So it's down to a 5v5 right now, and ChinaNet and TKRR are in a lot of trouble over here. They cannot win an engagement against these two tanks because TKRR is that autoloader, so only has 4 shots, so he's trying to run away from there. In the meantime, you can see the T-32s are pushing over the rails. Huge amount of damage from ChinaNet. A huge amount, 600 damage from ChinaNet onto WoT of Tanks Vietnam again. And another 120 damage. That is the gun I was speaking about. A huge amount of damage on the backside of that RU-351. And TKRR should be reloaded pretty soon, so you probably will be able to take down WoT of Tanks Vietnam. It does go down, get some fire. TKR down, 1-shot. Bad Demi does miss him. And he should have 3 shots left. TKR misses his first one and goes down to Bad Demi. So it's a 3v4 right now, but all these T-32s are behind the rails, so, and they're on a nice amount of hit points, but we'll be seeing Saigon Tanker Club moving towards that capture circle, the second base, while the IS-3 covers them, just bounce the shot. We saw that engagement in the south that went, that MT-25 China doing a huge amount of damage, almost turning the game for No Real Danger, but now they have 3 T-32s and they need to start moving if they want to get back to this capture point, because once there's 3 guys on the cap, it's only 30 seconds, so you can see now Saigon Tiger Club do have 3 guys on the capture, and I don't think that No Real Danger will be able to get back to the capture point in time. They're behind the rails, it takes a lot of time, and they still have to deal with the T-32. With the IS-3, I mean, Super Cup does track Extravagance, slowing them down even more, and they're trying to move up back to the capture with 3 T-54s on the cap, sorry. This is going to be a real, no way that they're ever going to get back. It looks like Saigon Tanker Club is going to capture the base. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and the base is captured for Saigon Tiger Club, taking up the first round on steps on the attacking side. That was a very interesting round right there. Lots of multiple new engagements, disengagements, and new engagements going on. What I would say that costed No Real Danger in the end is having those 3 T-32s that couldn't do much. We can see Marty Boy 0 damage, Panzer 298 damage, and Extravagance only 800 damage from 3 tanks. That for Rats unluckily getting caught out while the rest of his team was still trying to get back, but we can see the mobile setup from Saigon Tanker Club saved the game for them, because they were able to rotate very quickly and move on to the capture. If they had a more heavy lineup, there wouldn't be any chance for them to get back to support their teammates so quickly. But we can see here ChinaNet doing 896 damage in an MT-25, 30 shots, 25 hits, 19 penetrations, almost bringing it back for his team. That was amazing, doing about 800 damage onto that RU. So, but just not enough. So No Real Danger will be going down 1-0 against Saigon Tanker Club. And they will be moving on to the attacking side, which is the less favored side on steps. So interesting to see what they're gonna bring out here. Saigon Tanker Club did look very good with that mobile lineup. So both teams are picking again now, so just waiting for teams to start picking. No Real Danger will be will be attacking this time, and Saigon Tanker Club will be on the defense. But just to recap that last round, there's a lot of questionable moves from No Real Danger. We could see Wilson over the rails in a bush that isn't really meant for a tier 8 tank. You could see that he got caught out, he bounced 2 shots, so he got very lucky there in the beginning already, and ChinaNet only getting tracked on the first shot was also pretty lucky. So some questionable mistakes coming out from No Real Danger, but some good rotations from Saigon Tanker Club, which brought them the game, because it looked bad in the beginning once they lost their tier 6 scout. I mean, that for Red soloed the tier 6 scout, but once they managed to catch him out for free, it was kinda a downhill struggle from there on from No Real Danger. We did see the hero performance from ChinaNet though, that was very nice, very well tried by him. And I did tell you that autoloader gun, it hurts if you let it shoot you, man. That gun does a lot of damage in a short period of time if it can penetrate you. It doesn't work very well against T-54 lightweights, but against RU-251s, it's deadly, super deadly. Both teams seem to be ready with the tank picking, so be getting into game any second now. Just waiting for the teams. Seems like they're ready. We'll be ready to go any second now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match underway. So, a very interesting lineup from No Real Danger again. Seems like they just want to bring really strange lineups. Excuse me. So, for No Real Danger, we have triple IS-3, the 3090, double T-54 lightweight, and ChinaNet in the hero MT-25. Let's see if he can beat his performance from last round. That'd be really truly impressive. From Saigon Tanker Club, on the other hand, we have an IS-3, Pershing, an RU-251, triple T-54, and an AMX-12T. So what I'm guessing No Real Danger is going to do, which they're proving me wrong instantly. I would think that with this lineup they would be going towards the 9-8 line, but it seems like they're all going left when sending ChinaNet towards the east. So interesting to see what they're going to do with this. We can see ChinaNet moving forward to spot the other side. Very aggressive positions coming out from Saigon Tanker Club. Over here in the middle, probably trying to do some early damage. Have to be very careful though from No Real Danger. If they get caught out, taking a huge amount of damage right here. So just wondering what Saigon Tanker Club is waiting for right here. Just because we'll be getting that for rats will be crossing the rails any second here, and he should spot all 3 of these tanks, and I think they're aiming for the rails. Are they aiming for the rails? They're not spotting each other. No, they are spotted. As I said, they are spotted. It was kind of weird there for a second that for rats not firing. So Saigon Tiger Club's T-54s are spotted. Unsure what they're trying to achieve here. Taking already Zukoran, taking a huge hit, taking another big hit, down to 809 HP, and the T-54s are running away now. Not sure what they were trying to achieve. Zukoran taking another big hit, down to below half HP right now already. So not a good opening move for Saigon Tanker move, but some nice initial damage coming out from No Real Danger, which already has an HP advantage because of bringing the triple IS-3s. As you can see, each IS-3 has 1500 HP compared to a 1250 from a T-54 lightweight. As you can see here, the IS-3s slowly creeping up towards the cap. They were just trying to snipe the lights, and we can see ChinaNet just in a bush covering the southern part, but he is moving now, probably moving towards the cap again. We can see Saigon Tanker Club is starting the south clockwise rotation, so both teams doing some rotations right now, but we can see Wilson moving over the tracks, trying to get an advanced scouting run over here. If he peeks this left side corner, he could be in a lot of danger though against 3 T-54s, but seems like he's just trying to peek up in safety. Wilson just making some spotting runs, checking out. He should have spotted the 3T54, so he knows what's up pretty much. And the IS-3 is moving closer though. If Saigon Tanker Club lets these IS-3s get really close, it's going to be in a really bad position for them, because once those IS-3s get to lethal range, which is like 200 meters or less, those guns 400 alpha damage, they will obliterate anything, and they're not even spotted right now. So if these IS-3s all go together, if this push comes out from no real danger, this will be very, very painful for Saigon Tiger Club, and they're not prepared for this at all. They're not in position to defend against this. And we can see the move from no real danger. They're just all grouped up right now, and ooh, Panzer here taking a big hit for 370 though, and it seems like they're moving in right now. Wilson's moving in. Wilson's moving in, taking a huge down. Wilson down to a one-shot, but Sakura goes down first. Wilson goes down to Street Ghost right now, but Bao Demi down to a one-shot as well. That for should picking up, and does picking up. TKRR, next guy goes down to W_Lewis, and but they still have those 3 IS-3s alive with their huge amount of alpha damage. If they can keep those guns in the game, they will start putting out a lot of damage right now. Dead for Rats does take a huge amount of them. Street for Ghost is the next target for no real danger if they can. Marty Boy taking 400 damage, missing a shot. Street goes down to 495 right now. They should be really taking care of this RUD. Dead for Rats get taking a big hit again. Not 100% sure what these IS-3s are doing. They should be pushing up right now. Okay, Extravagance does take down Street Ghost, but that took a very long time. In the meantime, Dead for Rats is going down to Super Cup, and these IS-3s, their HP is dwindling down. They need to start taking out these targets. WoT of Tanks Vietnam does get alpha down by both IS-3s. Marty Boy picks up that kill. It's just W_Lewis against the 3 IS-3. Oh, but does pick up Marty Boy, while the 2 Dukin picks up China Net, and Super Cup picks up Dead for Red, so it's a 2v3 right now, and the HP is in favor of Saigon Tanker Club. A very hesitant push from no real danger. I mean, we could see how the 54s came in first, and then the IS-3s. The IS-3s should always be leading the charge with their armor and HP, and they went towards the down part over here, which made them take even longer. And just all in all, not such a great push from no real danger. I mean, if we're honest here, the IS-3 should always be leading the charge and not the T-54. We could see Wilso getting taken out very quickly, and then TKRR, we can see his wreck on the side here was the next target, while the IS-3s were still pretty much full HP, so not much they can do here. Extravagance is trying to take down Super Cup, but gets set on fire and goes down to Super Cup. Nice shot from W_Lewis, but Panzer here returning the favor onto Super Cup, bring it down to 1v2, but the problem here is now that Panzer here, it takes 2 minutes basically to capture alone, so unless he manages to attach rocket engines to his IS-3 and chase down both tanks from Saigon Tanker Club, there's not much he can do. The only thing he can do is just drive around and hope that they're gonna fight him, but it seems like Saigon Tanker Club is not up for that. The 12T is already starting to run around the map trying to find a hiding spot, and it doesn't look like Panzer here is going to be able to find any rocket launchers anytime soon. So this round should go to Saigon Tanker Club unless some miracle happens, but not much Panzer here can do in a big old IS-3 which isn't very fast. He's going to try and drive on the capture, but alone he will never be able to capture it out, and there's a big chance that W_Lewis is going to be able to pick him up even then, because Panzer here is looking at the wrong direction, and W_Lewis is trying to push forward, checking the cap. Behind the cat, I feel kind of bad for Panzer here in this situation, because not much he can do. He realizes as well that this game is over, and not much he can do. Is just sitting in the cap, waiting for time to run out. There's no time for him to capture alone, and W_Lewis is just flanking around him. So, and as we can see where the 12T is. Dukin is over here completely safe. So, and it seems like W_Lewis is going for it. Brings down Panzer here to 53 HP. So one more shot and he'll be able to bring him down and bring the victory towards Saigon Tanker Club in a convincing 2-0 fashion. Panzer here is trying to chase him, but with 9 seconds left on the clock, there's not much he can do. And W_Lewis is, I'm getting the heck out of here, and driving away. So Saigon Tanker Club picking up this round and picking up the match 2-0 against No Real Danger on steps. And I thought for a second there they were in a lot of trouble, but they managed to do the damage necessary and focus all the lights very well from No Real Danger. So kudos to them for having a good focus fire. No Real Danger, on the other hand, I would say push your IS-3s in first next time and don't push them into the lower part, and I think it will work wonders, because the ID was great, but the execution was kind of lacking. I mean, the ID was really good, but your heavies should have been first, and then your lights, and it would have been a much different situation, I think, because now DKRR didn't manage to do anything in this round, and we also only 3 shots where we can see the IS-3 from Saigon Anchor Club doing 2,500 damage and the Pershing 1,700. They were alive for way too long in that situation. They should have been able to be focused down, but the IS-3s were kind of hesitant, so congratulations to Saigon Anchor Club for picking up 3rd place in Go4WoT Cup 15, and no real danger for the 4th place. Enjoy your prizes, guys, and the next match will be between Super Noobs and Immortals, and that will be coming up any second now. So we're going into a very short break, and then we'll be having the grand finals between Super Noobs and Immortals on steps again. See you then.